Hi guys, sorry I was live before, but my battery went off, so that was why I went off. I'm so sorry, but I'm back again. My battery went down. Hi, Igwe Peculiar. Hello. Sorry, I was live before, but my battery went off, and that was why I went off. My battery was down, so I was off. So as I was saying, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me in the comment section. I was asking how flexible will the training be? Okay, it's a very flexible training because the training is going to be a combination of live and recorded. So it's going to be in the evenings. We start by between 8 to 9 p.m. Just a 1 hour class for the live classes. Thank you, Bianca. Thank you. My other phone went down. I didn't even look at the battery before I started the live, so I had to switch to another phone while I charged the other one. So I was saying that, um, Igwe Precious. So it's going to be a very flexible class. There's always a recording you can watch at your pace, and the class is going to be like the live classes are going to be for just 1 hour. So we're looking at starting between either 7 to 8 or 8 to 9. So between this time, we are starting this Sunday. So before then, we are going to make a pool and know which is convenient for the student. So they choose with. Currently, we have like over 100 people in that class already, waiting for the training to start. So that's the flexibility. And for the recorded videos, they are not more than 9 minutes in each of the recorded videos. So that will help you. The ones that are long, highest 11, 15 minutes, the long videos for the recorded videos. So we made it that way so that it's going to be easier for people to follow up. Okay, so every class is also how long will the training last before we start earning? Okay, thank you for that question. So this is like our beginners class. It is a general virtual assistant class. It's like the beginning, the first step. So this class is going to last for only 2 weeks. Okay, and how long you start earning depends on you. Everything depends on you. Number one, the application, how you apply the knowledge you have learned. Number two, are you doing practicals during the training? Are you doing all your assignments? Because it's when you practicalize you become perfect, you become good. Number three, after the training, because the idea here is that we don't give jobs. In our academy, we don't give jobs. What we do is to equip you with the skills needed. I myself, I started that way. I went through a training, and after the training, I started making applications. At the beginning, some nights I don't even sleep. I started making applications on my own. It was not the academy or whosoever I learned from's duty to give me jobs or anything. Everything lies on me. My own is to equip you with the knowledge, show you how to get clients. I myself am what is called a top rated work virtual assistant. For someone to be top rated, you should know what that means. Oh, Minhas, wow, glad to have you back. Sorry, I had my battery was down on the other phone, so I got another phone. So as I was saying, Precious, I'm a top rated Upwork virtual assistant. I don't know if you've heard about Upwork. Have you heard about Upwork before? Fiverr, LinkedIn. These are platforms where we get clients from. Okay. So my job here is to equip you with the skills that you need in order to get these clients. Do you understand? So how long you start earning after the training depends on you, your effort, and making good applications and everything comes with that. Do you get? Now for the training, that's the basic for the beginners. when you're done with the beginners, people still get jobs. Like the last one we had, we got, even in the middle of class, she got job with a data entry skills that we taught her, because data entry is among what we'll be teaching, how to use spreadsheets, do data entry, and all of that. So she got a job with just data entry. So everything depends on you, or probably your luck, or I don't know what word to use, but I don't know if you understand where I'm coming from. And your ability to apply what you have learned in the good way, in a good way, in order to get clients. But be rest assured that we'll equip you with the right skills and show you how to get these clients. So everything depends on you. For me, after my training time, like when I started, it took me like a month and to get a client. So, but that I don't know if my journey and yours will be the same. Some people it takes them 6 months, some 3 months, some 1 year. But the thing here is never give up. People even get jobs a week after training. So most people, like the last upskill class we had, in between, a lot of people got jobs. So I'm not the one to tell you, but the only thing I assure you is that if you take the classes and you follow what is being taught, you will surely get clients. I'm a living testimony. I'm a mother with three, and I was just, it all started with looking for what's a flexible job to do so that I can still take care of my kids and still have an income, because I don't like staying idle. I'm naturally a hustler. I can't stay idle. I don't like depending on people. So that was how I started. I started with virtual assistant skills, and now I have, for that was 5 years ago, and now I have, transitioned into, not really, I'm still a virtual assistant because I still have my clients I work with. Like I have a full-time job. Okay, this is a full-time virtual assistant job. Okay, so I'm still you can always be a virtual assistant, and no matter what part of tech you are, you can still be a virtual assistant, because this is the foundation. If you want to go into IT, this is the way you start. Virtual assistant, this is where you learn every basics. Do you know that everyone in tech still uses most of the virtual assistant skills? Do you know why? If you're working remotely, you need virtual assistant skills in order to be able to communicate with your client. A software engineer or a web developer or anyone that writes codes, most times for you to be able to join meetings to explain what you have done, or meetings for your company, you need a video conferencing tool. You need to learn how to use that. And most of the virtual assistants in the class, you're going to be taught video conferencing tools, because these are the basics, these are the foundation, these are ways you communicate with your clients. So a lot of the skills that we learn in these virtual assistant classes are transferable skills. They are skills that even if you decide to like start working physically, you still apply them. Email management, name them. Data entry, name them. Calendar management, you are still using them. Even in your business, you still use these skills. Okay, file management and all of that, because in this new set, we're actually going to start with office administration. One thing there is that every set you take, you try to introduce new things and all of that. But the general virtual assistant training is just for 2 weeks, and this is the foundation. Okay, now, after that, we also have other classes. We have our upskill class if you want to upskill, because one thing about staying relevant in every industry is to upskill. Okay, now in our upskill class, there's more of, you learn more of how to automate your tasks as a virtual assistant, how to use AI to make the tasks easier for you and all of that. But if you're a beginner, start with the beginner class. I don't know if that makes sense to you. Okay, she says she understands. That is, I have someone interested. What's the requirement? Okay, for the general virtual assistant training, it is just, the good thing is that it is very affordable. Before, although the affordability is not really what training, the price of the is not really what's the price of the what of the training. But before it, we made it free before, but we want to make sure that we are only reserving slots for people who truly need it, because most people, because we made it free, uh, a lot of people take it very serious, majority, but we want We don't want to fill our spaces with people that are not serious. So this is just an entrance fee, access fee. It's not even the training fee. So the access fee is just 2,000 naira if you're in Nigeria. Look, I just visited your website. Wow, that's good. That's good. So I think that you are going to see it as it was a scholarship, but now we are making it a flat rate of 2,000 in order to access that training, to join the training. I mean, I'll try to add that link to the YouTube description. It is just 2,000 naira to have access. It's not even worth the training fee. If you know me, you know that I take my time to teach my students. I teach you like even a child of 2 years old would understand. That's how I teach. I make sure that I start because the good thing about me teaching you is that I have first-hand experience. It's not as if I'm the one taking you. So this is someone that has had the experience. Okay, so I'm taking you from the scratch. I'm taking you in a way that you are going to understand it. So it's just 2,000 naira to access the general virtual assistant training, not the upskill training. The upskill train class is a different one. Okay. So that is just it. Then talking more about the journey. So when my baby was like 4 months old, 5 months old, that I started he started going to a daycare, a crèche, because I had to go to work. Like I told you guys, when I pick him up, he feels dizzy and the sleepiness is too much. I didn't like it. So I was thinking, what do I do? How do I have time for my kids? How do I? Because when I come back, I'm so tired. You start, taking care of kids, and my daughter also goes to school then. You start preparing for school. So it was a hectic, and I couldn't cope. So, and I had to think, what do I do? How do I sort this? So I had already learned um, I already did computer appreciation. I think that was during secondary school and also when I finished university. So, and I'm so inquisitive with when it comes to gadgets and all of that. So one day, my husband had his laptop at home because in the office he has the one he uses. So he has his laptop at home, and I'm like looking at this laptop and just lying down there and doing nothing. I thought to myself, how do I make money out of this laptop? Even before I heard about virtual assistant, I started with actually my first journey into tech started with digital marketing and WordPress, building websites with WordPress. This was where I started. I started with these two. It was a physical training. I would back my baby very far place I used to go to learn all of this, and I will come back after that. So I started and gradually. So when I stumbled upon the virtual assistant training online, just like the way I'm talking about it online, just like the way I'm talking about it online, I paid for it, uh, and that was it. Immediately I finished, like I don't sleep at night. I was so serious. Oh Jesus. I was so serious during my training period. I don't know if I don't know who I would say that I have seen that was as serious as I was then during the training. Like I don't sleep at night. That was why I was under the next month after this, like a month, within 1 month or a month, I got a job. I was among the first person to get a job during my own training era. So that was how serious I was. I did as if my life depended on it because the truth is that you cannot be dependent on someone forever. Your spouse cannot keep providing for you. Your husband, your wife cannot keep giving you every damn thing. It's not when you need to buy something for yourself, you start looking for someone to give you. So this is a way to attain financial freedom as a woman. Okay, is a way to attain financial freedom as a woman. So that was how my tech IT journey started. uh, Virtual assistant. I even went ahead to do AI automation. I'm very inquisitive. I like learning. And you know the funny part? All these things, you know what thing with IT is interwoven. Yes, it's interwoven. The funny part now is that even in the cloud engineering, we are dealing with websites, we are dealing with applications. So I didn't find it difficult when it was time to deploy applications or deploy websites. It was not very difficult. Hi Bello Mubala. Hi Bello, you're welcome. So one thing with IT is that most of the things are interwoven. It was not very difficult for me. I'd already learned how to. I already. Do you know that another thing I forgot to tell you guys is that then I had my own um what's it called? What's this website called? A telecom website. I had my own, like I built it myself with WordPress, like where people come and buy airtime, do utility bills and all of that. It was even virtual assistant that took me out of that business. Like I started that, I was doing that home. I had my own website, people go to buy. I trained other people on how to do that business as well. Not be today person begin hustle. Like I trained other people on how to do that business. I started it. I had my own website. I built it with WordPress. I bought a plugin and I did it. I would load card. I don't know why I stopped that business, but I think everyone was starting to do it then, and I was carried away with learning virtual assistant, and I got my clients. So that was how I let that business go. But if I could, but now I'm so occupied. Maybe I'll try going back to it, but I wish I continued. I would have been a very big authority then, but no regrets though. I'm just saying that okay, it was just only me doing everything, so it was so hectic. If I had the brain I had today, I would have just employed people and have them maintain the website and other things. So now coming to cloud engineering, it's not very it's a very technical. Hi Bello, you're welcome. Let me know where you're watching from. It's a very technical field actually, but funny enough, those things I was doing then had it made it more easier for me. Like even when I see some processes, because most times IT is like all about processes. It's like step by step application of something you've learned and all of that. Excuse me, guys. So sorry. So then it was not very difficult for me because now before cloud computing, I had done WordPress, and so before cloud, I'm wondering what this thing am I on life with. So before cloud computing, I had done WordPress, website design with WordPress. So I was already familiar with DNS. I was already familiar with hosting and all of that. So I knew how to map my DNS and all of that. So I was very familiar with buying domain names and all of that. So it was not really like a very new technical tech, words to me. So so that's what I'm trying to say, that this is interwoven. Even as a virtual assistant, you'll be surprised that creating some dashboards, creating some, sheets, creating some, populating a sheet and all of that will start helping develop your brain to adapt to some of the, technical terms, some of the steps and all of that. So sorry about your call. Thank you, Precious. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's good. And one thing again, for this day, most times these days I've been feeling cold. So I browsed, and I'm actually losing weight. Like if you know me before, I've lost 9 kg. So I heard that weight loss can also make you catch cold, like you become colder. So that made me, get me cough and all of not really it. So when there's cold these days, I feel more cold than before. So that's why I'm having this cough. I actually lost weight. There are a lot of things I have on my bucket list. So help me God to achieve them. I've not gotten to the weight I want, like the what I wanted, but I'm working towards it. So when it got to the cloud computing, I was very familiar with some of the tech terms and all of that. So it was not easy. Like it's not easy. Cloud engineering and DevOps is actually a very tough field. But the more you learn, the more you work with softwares, the more you work with tools, you are building this adaptability. You are resetting your brain to also the night here in Anambra are getting colder by the day. Yes, it is. It is very cold. The nights are cold now because we were in Port Harcourt. Here is riverine area, so it's cold here. Like every night, it's chilling cold. It's very very cold. Like I stay in Port Harcourt actually. I stay in River State, Port Harcourt. So yeah, it's like very very cold. So then when it got to application deploying applications over the cloud and all of that, I was already familiar. I don't know which of the websites you say you saw, but if that's the Gotchi Tech website, I created that website. Although I did vibe coding with that one, like more or less like I used AI to create that website you're seeing. So, but there are other websites that I've built, like I've deployed. I will be sharing them with you guys slowly because I'm actually looking for a way to merge cloud computing with virtual assistant on this channel. I don't know how it's going to be for you guys. I'm trying to create more videos. I'm doing like it both are my field. There's virtual assistant. It's if you wake me up by 1 a.m., I can teach you from beginning to end. Like it's not a very difficult field for me. So I don't want to separate one from the I don't know how to like separate one, but generally I just want this channel to be all about you coming to whether you're on the advanced level, beginner level, there's something for you to learn. That's my thoughts for this channel. And if there's anyone that is willing to work with me in order to help me achieve some of this, I'll appreciate that. I'm open, the floor is open. But I already have an assistant, but if one more hand, I'll appreciate that. So that's just what I'm looking at. That's just the plan I have for now. We are starting our class on July 12th, which is Sunday. So if anyone is interested, you can chat me up on my WhatsApp, or I'll leave the link to this live stream. I'll leave the link as well to this live stream, and you can register for it. It's a token, just the access fee of 2,000, and you are in. And I'm telling you, that class is going to be bomb. Okay, we also have our upskill class. It all depends on you what you want and all of that. So, guys, I don't know if you have any more questions for me tonight. And someone may ask, how much does virtual assistant earn? As I'm talking to you today, there's a young girl who just finished fresh. Berenice Dumnoy. Hello, Berenice. How are you doing? How are you doing? I'm just out here to chat with you guys tonight. Hi, hi, hi. Welcome. So the girl, a young girl who just finished university, someone out there in Naira, that's in Nigeria because I am in Nigeria. Berenice, you are a kid. How old are you? How old are you? How old are you? 11. Jesus. What country are you watching from? Where are you from? Where are you from? 11 years. Where are you from? What country are you from, Berenice? You are from America. Wow. Okay, that's good. It's nice to have you here, but aren't you too young to, be on YouTube? I think kids should have their own YouTube. Isn't that how it works? I don't know how it works over there. But nevertheless, please do not. This is a good content, actually. It's not a bad one. But please make sure you are not going to, contents that are not meant for kids, okay? No, it's good. Oh, okay, just be careful out there. It's nice to have you. What class are you? Like, what do you guys call it there? I think you call it is it grade? What grade are you? What grade are you? And make sure to take your studies serious, okay? And I would like to know, what would you like to be in the future? So guys, as I was saying, where was I? Mm. So guys, as I was saying, wondering how much virtual assistants in America, if there are two ways. Hello, Blueberry officials. Hi, Blueberry. How are you doing? A content creator. Okay, Berenice, you want to be a content creator. That's good. So, what niche are you looking at? You need to start working towards that niche. You were speaking about the graduate and how much, and yes, peculiar. Yes, I was. I tried connecting back. So, Berenice, what niche are you looking at going into? What niche of content creation? Because this is what you should outline and write out what niche you want to go into. I don't know how it's done in America, but for me personally, my 11-year-old, I won't allow her go back, be on YouTube. My 11-year-old, no, she's not going to be there. If she should be, it should be under my supervision. I don't know how you guys do it there, but make sure that you get your parents' approval and supervision, okay? I have a YouTube channel of my own. That's great. Is this your channel? I'd like to subscribe to your channel as well, but please keep it safe, okay? Keep it safe. I have a YouTube channel of my own. My mom knows. Okay, that's good. That's the most important thing. Make sure that your parents are supervising you. Because for me, I wouldn't. Blueberry, you are a kid too. You said me too. Are you a kid too? Are you 11 years as well? Huh. I thought I done this not meant for kids, but please make sure you're under your parents' supervision. Very important. She takes my phone away sometimes. That's good, but do not be on the phone for long, okay? You don't need it at this age. You just need to focus on your studies. And if at all you want to post any content, I would advise you can make the video and give to your mom. Let her manage your YouTube for you so that you don't become addicted to phones. It's not good at this age. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I don't know how you guys do it over there, but over here, 11-year-old, I just don't post my face and address and real name. That's good. And make sure you do not connect with adults that will mislead you. Okay? Make sure you do not visit anyone who invites you over or whatever. Make sure you're safe out there. Do you understand? Please, it's very important. I don't show my face, that's good. As a mother, I'm a bit concerned. I'm really concerned. Like within me, I'm really concerned. I don't know how you guys do your things out there, but me over here, I'm from a country called Nigeria. An 11-year-old has no business having handling a YouTube channel on their own. Yes, you can, your child can have a channel. There are channel for kids, okay? There are channel for kids, yes. But if my child is to have that, I will be the one making the post. My child of 11 years old cannot go on YouTube live unsupervised or join live videos unsupervised. I don't know how you guys do it out there, but please be careful. A lot of things are happening. A lot of people are misleading kids online. That is why it is not good for kids to be on social media. But just make sure, like you said, your mom is aware. That's good. Oh, your mom is Nigerian. That's good. What part of Nigeria is she from? That's a very good one. That's good. So when you say she takes your phone away sometimes, that is the Nigerian mom instinct. For me, oof, my daughter, my son is not going to have a phone on their own at 11 years. It's a rule in my house. 16 years, that's when I hand you over your personal phone. You can, if there's a call to be made, I have a phone at home that they can use to call me or anything, but to have a personal phone is a no until 16 years. That's the rule in my own house. I don't care if she takes it. That's good. So I think you should go out there, experience nature, go out, ride a bike, play with your friends. It's more fun, okay? And it's going to protect your eyes and too for your eyes. So you don't start straining your eyes at this young age, okay? So just go out there, have fun with your friends. It's more fun. People are actually being addicted to phones these days, and everyone is looking for a way to escape that. So please give the phone to your mom, go out there and play with your friends. Do some baking, draw, you can draw, do some drawings. In fact, just experience nature, okay? And I took first position in class. Mm. Mine is from Nigeria. Are you friends with these blueberry officials? I wonder how kids are joining my life. This is ridiculous. Are you friends with? I mostly use my phone for schoolwork. What time is it there? What time is it over there? What time is it over there? So for the person that I was explaining for, I think so for Igwe Peculiar, I'm so sorry. Let me come back to you. I was just addressing the kids in the comment section. So let me come back to you, Igwe Peculiar. So the lady, she got a job and she's a graduate. She just graduated. As I'm talking to you now, she's earning $550 a month. I know it looks very small for those in America, but those over here, $550 a month is a lot of money. That is way over 700,000 naira a month. This is a fresh graduate whom would have gone out there in the street to start looking for work and suffering, but she doesn't need to now because she's got something she does from home. And the good thing is that the more she improves, the more she gets experience, she can start applying for to jobs. Oh, thank you, Berenice. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much. That's great. Thank you. Please heed to my advice. Be a good. Are you a boy or a girl? And what time is it over there? If you're a boy, if you're a girl, be a good one. Okay. What time is it over there? I hope you're not in school or something, and it should be around 3 p.m. or so. Oh, you're a girl. Okay, that's good. Please be careful. It's morning. That's strange. What part of America is that? I think Washington DC. We are 5 hours ahead of Washington DC, so it should be like 3 or 4 p.m. over there, if I'm not mistaken. Although I know there are different time zones in America. So what part are you in? So she earns 700 and something thousand, and that is a job of $5 per hour. Now, some jobs you get, they are like on Upwork, on Upwork, you can get jobs that will pay you $5 per hour, $10 per hour. If you get a job that you are required to work 30 hours a week, that's like 6 hours a day or 8 hours a day, you are made. So most of them you'll be earning over 1 million naira a month as a virtual assistant. But this is for international clients. Some people will want to pay you $3 per hour. If you're a beginner, it is best you take short jobs, $3 per hour, $5 per hour. and build your skill set. Then you can move over to charging $10 per, even a job of $10 per hour. If you calculate it at the end of the day, you may make it 800,000, 700,000. I'm telling you the truth. So as a beginner, you can take the $3 per hour, $5 per hour, and then as you grow, you increase your money. So now it depends on the client you get. Take notes. If you get a client from the UK, US, Canada, blah blah blah, you aim such. But if you are having a local client, now it depends. Okay, for local clients, so I am going. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's good, Berenice. It's good. Okay, thank you for joining us. Please be a good girl, okay? And be careful out there. Do not honor the invitation of any adult online. Whatever social media platform, you are too young. Ah, honestly speaking, go get off social media, okay? Get off it. That's what I'll tell you as a mother. Leave social media. You are too young. Don't go scrolling to TikTok. For you to be on YouTube, that means you're on TikTok, you're on Facebook. Get off social media. That's the advice I'll give to you. You are too young, 11 years. Get off social media, okay? Hand over your phone to your mother. You have no business here. That's the truth. Thank you for subscribing, but you have no business. Leave social media. Face your boobs. It will help you, yeah? So, guys, as I was saying, it all depends on the kind of clients you get. It all depends on your agreement. If you get a local client, there are some local clients that will pay as much as 300. Some local client will pay as much as 200. But most times you earn more when you upskill. You earn more when you specialize. You can either specialize as CRM specialist, although there are some, even executive virtual assistant, general virtual assistant, some clients will still pay you more. So mostly it depends on the client and your skill set. So some local clients will pay you 300, some will pay you 200, some will pay you 100, some even want to pay you 50, 60, 70, 30. All depends on what you do and your agreement with that client. So, but on a flat rate, if you're working on Upwork, you'll be earning between $5 per hour to $10 per hour. Okay? And then, if God now wants to bless you, get a client in America, US, Canada, off UK, Canada, US, off Upwork. Because Upwork is going to take their own charges, but it's nothing. You know, get the job first. You're going to enjoy it. It's nothing. But if you get a direct client from LinkedIn, some will pay you 25 per hour, some will pay you 20, some will pay you 15. So as you are also learning, pray. Back it up with prayer. For me, prayer, I backed up mine with prayer. I'm a Christian, I don't know for you, but I believe that we all need the supernatural power to succeed. So I backed mine with prayer while I was searching for a job, and not just prayer. Even the Bible says that prayers without faith without good work is equivalent to nothing. So you must, I don't know your spiritual backup, you must go with the physical and the spiritual. Okay, put the effort and all of that. So thank you guys. I don't know if you have gotten something from my life today. If you have, let me know in the comment section. And if you want me to be coming live, I don't know how often I'm going to be doing this, but it's just a random life, like it's just a random one. That's why you're seeing me here. So do take care of yourself. I can't believe I've been here for like close to 40 minutes or more. Okay. So do take care of yourself. Have you thank you, Peculiar. Have a good night rest. Have a nice morning, nice afternoon, wherever you are watching from. Do take care of yourself, okay? Bye bye. See you guys next time.